Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you how to last longer in Firebase Z, the new map in Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. Um, this map is brand new as of right now. There's not much on it that I know of. Yes, there's YouTube videos all over the place, but this map is still relatively new, and the strategy on it is a little bit different than the old DM machine. So I'm gonna cover the best strategy that I have used to get to high rounds. I'm gonna show you how to do this and the best way to get around the map very easily without dying, and this will help you a lot if you are dying a bunch. So first of all, I'm going to show you what weapon classes to make, because you get to choose what class you want to use in the beginning of each match if you're new to this game. So I'll show you those right now. So when you are in your Call of Duty main menu, you want to go to weapons, and then we are going to go over the classes that I highly suggest when you're doing Call of Duty Zombies on any map. You can do literally any map with this loadout, and it will go shred through all the zombies as long as you pack a punch your weapon. So you can either do, there's two strategies to this, and one, you need to be level 12 for the knife and level 34 to unlock the gallow. Now, you can purchase this in the game, but if you start out with this, then you won't have to purchase it, and if you have it maxed like I do, you will have all the customization stuff that you can put on this thing, and you can have the appearance of it look cool, unless you like the pack-a-punch style that's animated and looks really cool. If you like that, then you don't have to put a wrap on. I have a wrap on. I don't care either way, it looks good either way, and then you can like add accessories onto it and whatnot. You can start with this shotgun. You have all of your attachments that you put on it that make it do more damage than a just buy off the shelf or wall, I guess you could say. So I have for your shotgun to do the most damage, I have for my muzzle, I have the SOCOM blast mitigator, and that increases equipment drop rate, and it also does the most damage out of any of these, which is good. Yes, it has some cons, but it's good, and I highly recommend it. And then for this one, you do not want task force, as it gets rid of a lot of damage. It says it gives more damage, but that's not true. This thing removes firepower. I'm guessing that's damage. I'm not 100% sure, but you can either do the hammer forged barrel, or you can do the task force. It says damage and then fire rate. I'm guessing firepower is fire rate, so I'm not sure. I'm not highly positive on that, but if you want to use this one, you can. Just go with whatever you prefer. I guess I'm gonna use the task force one. I was using the other one and it was fine. I didn't notice any difference. And this one is definite. You want this. You want this extra round. You want 12 rounds in your shotgun. The more rounds, the better. Because when you pack a punch it, it like doubles it to an extent. It adds like 15 extra bullets to your clip, and it's really useful. This one, you want the airborne elastic wrap, and then for the stock, I use the duster stock because it gives more slide speed and stuff. None of these really, it gives me more accuracy too. Like these ones get rid of my accuracy. This one keeps it about where I want it. Now this one, it kind of has the both of these two worlds right here, as these two combined. Like it keeps the speed up higher than the wire stock, but keeps the accuracy up. So that's the shotgun loadout, and then I highly recommend the Ether Shroud. And if you get it upgraded to level 3 or tier 3, it will teleport you a small distance away from the horde that you get stuck in. If you get stuck in a horde, you use this, and then it will teleport you away. Or if you want to, you can use this one. This one will do damage in a big circle radius. So if you want this when you're in a little crowd and you can't get out, you can use this too. I believe they're both equally the same. Just make sure they're both tier 3. If you prefer using the Ring of Fire, you can use the Ring of Fire or the Energy Mine. That one's good. So if you upgrade it, I haven't upgraded it, so mine's still level 1. I prefer the Ether Shroud more than anything. And then here's the second tactic that you can use, and this requires you to then buy the Gallo off the wall. You want this Gallo. This Gallo will get you high in rounds. I've gotten to round 40 using this Gallo, and it's still shredded. It was actually max pack-a-punched and level tier like legendary for the rarity of it, or the level of gun. It did legendary damage and it was max, and it did more damage than a max pack-a-punched Ray K. Now I know there are upgrades, I believe, for the Ray K, like elemental upgrades that you go and do a quest for. I have not done one of those. I haven't tested one, so I don't know. But here's a knife loadout. You just get your knife, you unlock it at level 12. You can't, there's no attachments for it. You can just make it look cool with a camo and add some stickers and whatnot. So the knife, you can use this knife all the way up to around 20. After that, it's useless, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend switching to your shotgun after you get your shotgun and you've completed all of the little quests around the map, getting your Ray K and doing some anonymous storyline stuff. I am not covering the storyline. If you want me to cover the storyline, I will cover it in a different video, and it'll be completely separate from this one. This one is just so you guys know how to live longer in Firebase Z. If you keep dying or anything, you will, these are 2 tactics. You just use this knife all the way up till round 8 or 9, 10. You can even use it on round 10 if you want to. But if it gets too, and the hordes are just too large for you to go and knife at, make sure you have your shotgun bought off the wall. And yeah, those are basically the 2 things. If you guys have any suggestions on classes down below, go ahead, just comment. I would like to see what loadouts you guys use. I don't recommend any ARs or anything. They're just very weak in my opinion, and they just don't get the job done as well as the Gallo or any shotgun. And if you do not have the shotgun that I have, the Gallo, if you do not have this, you start out with the Hauler 77. You can use this gun as a start, but you still want to buy the Gallo because the Gallo has a better fire rate than this thing. The Gallo, once you pack a punch it, you can hold down your click and it will rapid fire. And you can spam click too, and it does the same thing. This has a major recoil or cocking time that you have to do in between bullets. It's like a pump, if you want to put it that way. You pump it after every shot, and yeah, it's good as a starter weapon, but you still want the Gallo either way. So that is basically everything you need in the loadout. I hope this was helpful. Now let me go back to showing you how to get the Ray K and manage your rounds. So now that you know a little bit on what kind of guns you should be bringing to this zombies map, I will show you what you need to do and how to progress your rounds and what you need to upgrade and buy. So if you went with a knife class or any class that I did not cover, if you chose a class I did not cover, then like you created an SMG class because you didn't have the knife or the shotgun. If you have the Hauler 77, that's fine. If you went with the knife class, that's good. If you're using the knife class, kill all the zombies till round 8. Leave 1 zombie alive on round 8, and then go open up the map, buy your shotgun off the wall, and continue on this video. Now, if you did SMG or anything, do the same thing. Go to round 8, leave 1 remain, and then go open up the map. Buy the shotgun off the wall. The gallows is right there. Once you open up the door to go to the stairs, the gallows is right there on the wall. Purchase that right there, and then you should be on your way to completing the rest of the map and getting the Ray K in the future. I will show you that after we get the power on, because the power must be on in order for this to actually work. So once you've made it to round 8, have one zombie left, make sure that zombie is alive, chasing you, and you'll be fine to actually go and do all this in that amount of time. So go through the portal, go to your left, right, middle, I don't care where you go, and start turning on each ether reactor. And once you've turned on each ether reactor, you should be able to go back and pack a punch your weapon. So you want to go and do that. After you've done that, you can drink the tombstone, not tombstone, but the gravestone perk, and that way you can self-revive yourself if you don't actually have the self-revive kit that you can create in the crafting bench. Once you've done that, go back through the portal and go follow this route all the way to the weapons lab over here, and then grab the blueprint that is on the wall. Once you've done that, you're going to follow this pathway that I'm running in all the way over to this part where you see a tank that is on fire, and then there's a piece of paper on the ground. You want to grab that, and then the body to the right of that, you want to walk up to him and interact, and then it'll put you in this cutscene. Just a warning, if you don't like gore, this is probably not for you. I don't know why you're playing zombies anyway, but you take the key out of him, and once you've done that, run back to the weapons lab and put it on the computer. And once the computer has scanned the key, it will open up a drawer, and you'll grab the key out of that drawer. Now, once you have that key, you want to go all the way over to the medical area and start opening up lockers till a mimic spawns. Once the mimic spawns, kill it, and if it drops this thing that we need, then you've gotten that part. If you may have to do this a few times, because I had to do it 2 times to get 2 mimics to spawn, and then the second one actually drops the part that I needed, as you can see here. So once you grab that part, go back to the computer and go and interact with that computer, and I'll put up a dartboard right here on the screen. Make sure you look at the dartboard, look at the computer, and it lines up with the dartboard. The colors lighten or darken according to where they are on the dartboard, so just look there, and you should get a 3-digit code. This is my 3-digit code, as you can see here. The zombie did mess me up because he was like chasing me and I couldn't get away from him. He was like the most annoying zombie ever. So I did miss the first number, but I got the second number, and I was able to actually go back in the recording and see what my first number was, so I could unlock this. Now once you unlock this, to unlock this, you want to go back to the spawn and go to this dartboard right here next to that vending machine. You want to shoot the numbers in the order. Make sure you shoot the white and black lines, depending on what number it is. Do not shoot the number itself. Shoot the line that the number is on. And then shoot the center after you hit the 3 numbers in this correct sequence. You shoot the center, and then it will give you this first to final part. Now the final part, you're gonna have to wait till round 16 to get, because you need it from a certain zombie. I call it a Terminator. Now round 15 you want to be worried about, because you have a round where you have to defend one of your ether reactors. It's random, it's not always the same. Every game is different, so nothing is going to be the same. So once you've defended the ether reactor, it'll go on to round 16. And before I go into this, round 10 is the first mimic spawn, so you want to be careful about that. I forgot to tell you earlier, but yes, the mimic spawns on round 10. That is the first spawn that you'll ever see. It's not strong, so you should be able to kill it relatively fast with your gallows. Now, once you're on round 16, you'll see these Terminator kind of looking dudes. You want to shoot their arm off, and it'll drop this ammo clip part. So you want to grab that, and you want to run it over to the weapons lab again, and put it in the charger. And then you want that to charge for 2 rounds. Now, I put this on the charger on round 17. You want to wait 2 rounds till you can pick it back up. If you try to pick it up early, it'll tell you, oh, this isn't ready, wait longer. So you want to do 2 rounds, and then you can come back and pick this up. So I put it on round 17, I'll come back round 19 and pick it up, and then go build my Ray K. So after the 2 rounds have passed, go back, pick up the ammo cartridge, and then build your Ray K, and there you go, you have your Ray K. Now you want to prepare for round 20 and 30. These are a little harder rounds. Round 20 is decently hard. If you're new, it is beyond hard. Make sure your Gallo is pack-a-punched. If it is not pack-a-punched, you will have a very, very hard time. Now, pack-a-punch is right there in spawn. If you don't know where it is, here's a clip of it. It's right there in front of your face when you're in that room there talking to that guy. So you want to pack-a-punch all your weapons. By round 30, you should have them all maxed, or at least one gun maxed on pack-a-punch. Once you have pack-a-punch your shotgun, you should be ready for round 20. And then once you've completed round 20, you're good till round 30. Round 30, you want to make sure your Ray K is upgraded at least twice on the pack-a-punch. Once you've done that, you should be able to do a bunch of damage to the Orta on round 30. Now, I do not have any footage of that because I exfilled at round 25 because I didn't feel like going up that far because I wanted to get this video ready. So I have some clips from someone else on YouTube. All credit goes to them for having these clips there. They're not mine. I do not own them. They're somebody else's. But here you go. That way you can see the fight. You just want to shoot your Ray K at the Orta. You'll have a few swarms that come in and attack you. Just fight those zombies. Do not worry about the giant monster that is walking closer. He will not get as far as you think before you kill him. Yes, he'll get right up next to you, but he won't do too much after that. You'll kill him by then. He'll be really low, and you'll be able to kill him really fast. Your shotgun should do a little bit more damage when you're up close, so just look straight up and shoot at him with your shotgun. If it is pack-a-punched at least max, it should do a ton of damage. I don't know if you'll get that much money or not. If you're solo, more than likely you'll have enough to do all of that. If not, then you'll have it pack-a-punch twice. It'll still do more damage than your AK. For some reason, it just works like that. I don't know why. So basically, that's everything you need to know about this. If you want me to go through the storyline of this map, I will go through the storyline in a separate video, and it will be just for the storyline and the quests that you can do, the Easter eggs, the little side quests and whatnot that you can do, other than living super long, because the storyline or side quests, I guess you could call them, will end the game very fast. So if you want to do them, you can end the game super early, or you can do them later in the game and make it harder for you, make it a challenge for you and your squad, or just you solo if you want to do it solo, or if you want to do it with your squad, you can do it with your squad. It doesn't matter. But that is basically the whole thing on Call of Duty Zombies. You just run around in circles, turn around here and there, shoot a couple zombies, empty your mag a little bit, and then turn around, run, and reload at the same time, and then rinse and repeat. Try not to corner yourself. If you corner yourself, it won't be pretty. Now, if you have the Ether Shroud ready, you should be able to just use that and get out of there nice and easy. Or if you have the Gravestone perk and you drank it, you bought it, you have it, you should be downed and then you should be able to hold G, or if you're on control, I'm not sure what you press on controller, but on keyboard and mouse you hold G, and then you get a shadow version of yourself. The zombies will still attack you, so you can still die, but this is a chance you have to go and revive yourself. If you have the tombstone perk, you will revive yourself a little faster than normal, so that is a very good perk. Now, I have a clip here of me getting down and using this, and this is how I pulled this one off. It's very easy to do. If you have the tombstone, you will revive as fast as I am in this clip. So yeah, it was pretty clean and it looked very easy to do, but trust me, that was not easy. So that is basically everything you guys need to know, and that is basically the strategy I've been using when playing. I haven't been doing the storyline. I feel like the storyline makes it a little bit harder on you and makes it so you die more because you're so worried about that storyline or quest line that you are doing. Now, if you keep one zombie alive and you do it in the early rounds, you should be fine. It shouldn't be that difficult for you. But in order to progress, you kind of have to have the rounds go, because certain things don't happen until you do certain rounds. So it's hard to do. You'll have the Ray K hopefully before round 20 if you do this properly. Now, if you're doing this a little later, that's fine. You can do this whenever. You can get the Ray K from a mystery box if you really want to. So that is basically everything you guys need to know about my strategy that I use in this Firebase Z map. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions or anything that you need help with, just comment it down below, and I'll try to get to your comment as fast as I possibly can. So with that being said, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.